Goedenavond. Good evening, everyone, and this is just a preview of the live stream that will go to air on Sunday, 8 p.m. Johannesburg time on the 1st of July. That's a Sunday. So put that in your diary and please subscribe, because that way you'll be notified when I go live. Okay, now I'll just make this comment, which I think really sums up those who are thinking about moving and those who are thinking, well, you know, we've been here all our lives and maybe we shouldn't. Well, first off, think of your children. Our reality is based on our past, and I don't think you have to look too far to see that what's happening in South Africa right now it's on a path to destruction, and that is not good for your children. And it doesn't matter whether your children are white, black, colored, or whatever. I'm just talking about where South Africa is going. Here are some realities, okay, and we'll expand on this on Sunday. First of all, the brain drain in South Africa. There's a huge number of people who are in very specialized areas who are moving out of South Africa, and no one's coming to replace them. And a lot of that is in key areas like education and health. I have to go no further than that. So what you're finding is that South Africa is becoming like Zimbabwe. It's that simple. It really is that simple. That's where our friend, and I say that in not a nice way, our friend Malema is taking South Africa. Look at the rising crime. When I lived in South Africa, there were none of these high wires and electrified fences and all this sort of security shit that's going on right now. You know, we had a good life. That's changed. You guys just haven't realized it. Wake up. Farm murders. I've discussed this a few times, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but if I was a farmer, I wouldn't be wasting my time there. You know, yeah, you might have an asset, you might have a farm, but one black gang comes in and kills your family. What is your asset worth then? You've destroyed your future. Look at the most basic of local authority issues like water and electricity. I mean, it's crazy. In Australia, we never have the electricity going down. Never. I haven't seen the electricity go down here at this home, my home, for years. Not for a second. But in South Africa, you have these rotating, you know, things going on. And look at water. That's under question now. It's just a symptom of how sick the South African society is. And if you want to be part of it, good luck to you. Tourism. The only 3 places that are now secure for tourists are parts of Cape Town, because it has a white majority local government, the Drakensberg, which is on the east side of Lesotho, where my farm is, and the third one is the Kruger National Park. Apart from that, why would a tourist ever come to a country where there's a hell of a big chance they're going to be carjacked, or they're going to be killed, or for a mobile phone. You know, your tourism industry is dying. Just get over it. That's what's going on. Oh, and Malema, the EFF. Oh my God! If they take over from the ANC, he's the guy who said, "We're not calling for the murder of whites," and he raises this little option, yet. If the EFF get into power in South Africa, believe me, it's civil war. There's no question about that. I mean, and if you're a peace lover like I am, and concerned about your family, I wouldn't be wasting my time. So why Australia? And the reason, the big reason I came to Australia is because here in Australia we have a huge South African community, and they are sympathetic to, very sympathetic to the issues that you are facing right now. And there's some very, very wealthy South Africans here doing extremely well right across the country. But here in Queensland, we've got a large number. We've got a huge South African community. And it's just something to consider when you come to Australia, is looking at Queensland. I know I keep on pushing that, but hey, I'm a Queenslander. Proudly a Queenslander. Because we have the most amazing lifestyle here. And it's only until you get here you realize what you've been missing. And a huge part of that is the security of your family. Okay, security. I live in a big home on the western side of Brisbane, and I don't have fences. None of my neighbours have fences. We don't have people breaking in. We don't have these electrified things going around our place and all this sort of stuff. It doesn't happen here. You can relax. You can just chill. It might be hard for a few years, but my God, once you've settled here, you will think, why the hell didn't I do this 20 years ago? You really will. Now, the other area which I think is really what's going to bring South Africa down, I think South Africa is facing decimation. And that is because it has open borders. You know, you've got millions of Africans coming in from places like Nigeria, Sudan, East Africa, Zimbabwe, Mozambique. They're all pouring in there. Your population has tripled in the last 30 years. And 80% of that tripling is illegal immigrants who've just basically poured in, and there's no control. And it's not going to get better. So just think about that. Here in Australia, we're an island, okay? We are an island. Yeah, we got no countries attached to us. We're an island. And we have this very strong migration policy, extremely strong migration policy, which stops people coming into Australia. And for that reason alone, consider the future of your children and what they can achieve here, where there's opportunity, there's a future. Education system is fantastic. Look, that's where I'm going to leave it, but we'll chat more about this on Sunday night. So please click on subscribe so you actually get a notify when I go on live on Sunday, and we'll go into this in a lot more detail. Cheers, guys. Take care.